Welcome to Praveen Patil, College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. Myself Raj Gheware, working as lecturer in mechanical department. So we are going to discuss on the practical for the subject industrial engineering and quality control. So in this experiment we will be drawing a distribution curve. So for this calculate deviation, variation, range, and we have to determine the process capability for 3 sigma, or we can say for the 6 sigma. So in this experiment, what a student needs to do is in day-to-day routine, the event in which the normal distribution curve can apply our figure for age of a student studying in classes, eligible water data and rainfall figures at a place during 10 years. So here standard deviation is widely used to obtain important finding in the subject like sociology, physiology, and so on. Now, it will help to indicate the process that is stable but not able to produce items with the intervals. Now, if we pull out the data, and then we will be able to see that there are more number of large, or we can say small product that than to the normal size. Now the program outcomes of this experiment are the basic knowledge, discipline knowledge, experiment and practice, and engineering tools. So over here we will be taking any particular data. So this is the simplest example of a data. Okay, now in this data, as we are able to see, there are various classes, and based on that there are various frequency. So for doing this, we will be firstly going to calculate the mean average. So the mean average based on the data which we have to implement over here. So this is a general formula. We will study all the apply application, or we can say how to apply this formula in this data of a table. So this is the general formula for the mean or average. The next formula is of a mode. So this is the utilized between the lower boundary of a class which is having a maximum frequency, and between the two frequencies, like for the first frequency of for the class which is having maximum frequency, which is lying before the maximum frequency, which we say it as a f1, and f2 is nothing but the frequency of a class after the class having to the maximum frequency. So when we see at this data, we are able to see the maximum frequency. Okay, the maximum frequency is 20, so which is lying under 15 and 20 class. Okay, and the f1 and f2 values, which will be f1 is the before, that is 15, and 14 is the f2 value. See here it is written f1 is the frequency of a class before the class having maximum frequency, and f2 is the frequency of a class which is having frequency after the maximum frequency of a class. So the last is of a median. So median are utilized for from based on the simple data, and they are utilized to calculate the sum of the frequency of a class below the medium class, that is to the middle values. So medium we can also say it as a middle observation. So now based on this various range deviation and this deviation in terms of sigma which are utilized, so we will be directly look out this in terms of implementation. So as we have seen, this was the class. So in this class, if we are going to calculate, or if we want to check out the mean value, so the mean value we will be doing the addition of all this frequency. The frequency are 5, 10, 15, 20, 14, 11 and 6. So we are going to do the addition of all this frequency and divided by the total number of frequency, which is nothing but the 7. So once we add all this and divide it with 7, we will be getting the mean value, which is nothing but 11.57. the next sigma value, which we also called it as standard deviation value. So the formula is obtained it from here. So this sigma value, we are taking out the root of mean square deviation over here. So as we are able to see from here, so x1 minus x2, it is having a formula under root x1 minus x2 the whole square plus x2 minus x raised to power, like that, so on, it will increase. So over here the first term of x1 value is nothing but the first frequency, which is 5, and minus x is nothing but the mean value, which is what we have obtained. The mean value which we have obtained is this one. This is the mean value which we have obtained. So we are going to focus on this mean value and we are going to implement it over here. So this is what we have to focus and we have to implement it all. Now what I will do is I will just highlight this particular part. So over here this particular values are utilized. So 11.57, see over here it is utilized, over here, here, and here it is utilized. So divided by 7 we have did it. So the purpose for doing this divided by 7 is nothing but with respect to this value. See here, this is did. So once we go for the calculation part of this, we will be getting this sigma value in terms of 4.86, which is nothing but we called it as the standard deviation. So based on this analysis, we can also prepare a graph which shows the actual normal distribution and the ideal normal distributions. So this is what we have obtained, and we will see the detailed analysis, which is somewhat like this. So this is what we have did for the mean. Okay, for different datas, this is done for the different data, and based on that we have did it over here. That is over here it is having total count as 8. See this 3 3 6 7 8, so divided by 8 we have did. And same way for the mode value which I have obtained, median value is the nth term, which is nothing but the 8th is the total nth term, divided by 2, which we have did, we got the median. And range is of 4, that is nothing but we say total observed value minus small observed value of this. So we have obtained this from the taking the reference of the standard deviation. So we will be easily able to obtain it, and we, with the help of our day-to-day routing example, we can utilize this in order to get the process capability. And that's all from this experiment. We will stop here. Thank you.